Hello everyone, welcome to Rising Stars channel. Today's video is all about cows. Okay, so we're going to read a book on cows. So it's not a storybook, it's more of a learning book. Okay, so what are cows? Cows are large farm animals. They have hooves on their feet with two toes. Cows are mammals, which means they are covered in fur and feed their babies with milk. Milk is made in a special place on a cow's body called an udder. Cows have long tails with hair at the end. They flick their tails around to keep flies away. Some cows have horns in their heads. Bulls or male cows have the biggest horns. Okay, so you can see the horns. You can see the head. You can see the udder. That's where the milk comes from. You can see the tail. And then the hoof. Cows and bulls are large animals with hooves and horns. Cows and bulls can use their horns to attack other animals or to fight each other. Let's look at farmyard fact, okay, which is here. Hooves are hard and they protect animals' feet. They are similar to your nails. See, like your nails? Okay. Which protect your fingers and toes. So you've got some nails on your toes as well, okay? Cows on the farm. Farmers keep cows for their milk and their meat. Cows live in groups called herds. Thousands of years ago, cows were wild animals, but now they live on farms. Most cows are about 1.5 meters tall. That's the height of a small car. Male cows are called bulls. Female cows are called cows. Young cows are called calves. Adult cows are large, strong animals. Cows and bulls spend most of their day lying on the grass. Cows are old enough to have calves when they're about 2 years old. So that's a cow. That's a calf. They're just lying on the grass. Okay. Let's look at the fun fact, which is here. Cows have very good eyesight. They can see in front, to the side, and even behind. Where do cows live? Where do cows live? Do you know where cows live? Should we find out? Okay, let's find out. Cows that are kept for their milk are called dairy cows. They live on dairy farms. Dairy cows spend most of their time in barns or in fields. If the cows spend the day in fields, they have shelters to keep out of the sun, rain, and wind. At night, they sleep in barns. Cows that live in barns are kept in pens. The floor is covered with sand or straw to keep the cows warm. See, that's their shelter. And that's where they live. Okay? Shelters are safe, dry places where cows can rest. Look, that's the pen. And that's the barn. Farmers clean the pens every day. The fields where cows live are called pastures. Should we find out farm fact? Farmyard fact, which is here. Cows sleep lying down. They only need to sleep for about 4 hours a night. But they sometimes nap during the day. What do cows eat? Do you know what cows eat? Let's find out what they eat. Cows are herbivores, which means they only eat plants. Farmers make sure their cows have plenty of food. Most cows can graze on grass in the field, or they are fed hay. On some farms, cows are also fed with grains such as corn and barley. They may be given vitamins too. Farmers put water troughs in the fields and barns. Then the cows can drink whenever they want to. A cow can spend 7 hours a day grazing on grass. Cows eat from food trough that is called a manger. Every day, the farmer puts fresh water in the drinking trough. Should we find out the farmyard fact, which is here? Cows eating. And that's their water trough. And that's the grains. Okay, give me a minute. And I'm back. Cows don't chew the grass very much before they swallow it. Later, the grass comes back into their mouth so they can chew it again. This is called chewing the cud. The daily life of a cow. Cows are also known as cattle. They spend most of their time feeding or resting. Beef cattle spend the day grazing in fields. Dairy cattle often live in cowsheds because they have to be milked every day. Dairy cows are kept in pens ready for milking time. Long-haired cattle are kept outdoors to stay cool. Farmers check their cattle to make sure they are healthy. They trim their cattle's hooves to stop them getting too long and cracking. Hoof trimming does not hurt cows, but it helps to keep their feet in good shape. A dairy cow, let's find out. Look, they're trimming your hoof here. It's like cutting your nails. Then that's where they're being milked. Okay, let's find out farmyard fact. A dairy cow can drink more than 100 liters of water every day. That's as much as a bath of water. That's a lot of water. The life cycle of a cow. Baby cows or calves grow inside their mothers. This time is called a pregnancy. Calves are born in spring. The farmer helps a cow when it is time to give birth. Sometimes vets are also needed. When a calf is born, the mother licks it clean and soon it back. Okay. Where were we? Okay. When a calf is born, the mother licks it clean and soon it can stand up. Cows are pregnant for about 9 months. The calf drinks its mother's milk to grow strong and healthy. The calves move to barns or fields and the life cycle begins again. Look, that's the life cycle. That's when it's pregnant. That's when it's had the calf. That's the calf feeding. Then they move to the barn and the life cycle starts again. Should we find out farmyard fact? Which is here. Most cows give birth to just one calf at a time, but sometimes a cow has twins. That means they have 2 calves at the same time. Beef cattle. Beef cattle are kept for their meat. They often live on big farms called ranches. Farmers round up their beef cattle when it's time for them to go to market. The cattle will then be sold for food. Ranch farmers often ride horses and are called cowboys or cowgirls. The meat from cattle will be sold for food. The skin of the cow is used to make leather. The meat we get from cattle is called beef. A farmer checks his herd is all healthy. They're going to the market. That's their ranch. And that's beef. Should we find out farmyard fact, which is right here? Let's read it. Shoes, bags, clothes, belts, and even furniture are often made of cow leather. I like leather jackets and leather belts. Let's look. Dairy cattle. Farmers have to milk dairy cows at least once a day. 20 liters of milk each day. The milk from dairy cattle is then pasteurized and sold in shops or used to make the dairy products such as cheese. Have you seen cheese before? Do you like to eat cheese? I like cheese. There are different types of cheese. Okay, maybe we'll look at that another time. Milking machines take the milk from the cow's udder quickly and easily. At the dairy, milk is pasteurized and put into bottles or cartons. The milk is cooled down and put in a tanker. It is then sold in shops and supermarkets. The milk can also be made into dairy products such as cheese. Look. That looks like my favorite cheese. And that one, mature cheddar. Let's find out farmyard fact, shall we? When milk is pasteurized, it is heated to kill bacteria or bugs that might be living in it. It is then safe to drink. We're nearly at the end of the book. I'll put the link for where your parents or grown-up can get the book for your home library. Okay. Breeds of cattle. There are hundreds of different types of cattle. Each type is called a breed. Some breeds are best for their milk, while others are best for their meat. Many dairy farmers keep Holstein cows. Their fur is black and white, but no two cows have exactly the same pattern. Holstein cows produce milk for about 6 years. Ankole cattle live in Africa. They are kept for their milk, not for their meat. Ankole cattle grow very long, curved horns. Herefords are large beef cattle. Farmers all over the world like to keep Herefords because they are good for meat. Hereford cattle have brown bodies and white faces. That's a Hereford. And that's Ankole. And that is Holstein cow. Holstein, Hereford, Ankole. Let's find out the farmyard fact. Many foods contain milk. Ask an adult to help you look in your fridge to find some of them. Cheese contain milk. Cakes have milk. What else is in the fridge? What is in the fridge that contains milk? Butter. Okay, let's continue. Oh, these are just words. This is just glossary. Okay, so we don't need to read that. Trying to see if there's a link here. I'll check it out and I'll put it in the description box below so that your parents or an adult who looks after you can get you a copy of this book for your home library. Okay, that's it guys. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.